I don't know what to do. So I'm like, okay, I have to stop this. I have to say something. And the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, bro, button toot jayega yaar. He has leaped up from beyond his friends and has swung at me. Back in the day, I used to live in Delhi. And I used to work as an actor in the theater over there, working in English theater with several different theater companies, along with my own. And I was sick and tired of working on these British sexist farcical comedies that, that the director would make me use an accent for and make me talk like this. And he'd call me, like, my name in the play would be like Jonathan or Joshua or something like that. I was just done with it. I didn't want to do that anymore. So my friend and I, who ran a theater company with me, his name is Arnav, he and I decided, okay, let's write our first play. Let's write a play which is going to be authentic to us. It's going to be our story. For the first time, we're telling our own story, right? So we got really excited. We went to the market, went into the stationery shop, bought the best looking notebook we could, and we were like, iska ek manuscript banayenge. We're going to write the manuscript in this. Bought some really good pens and everything, went back home, made ourselves a glass of tang, sat down on the dining table, and then just kept sitting for 8 hours because we had no idea what to write about. And we were like, okay, theek hai, okay, let's figure out what type of stories do people like hearing. And now, mind you, this is the prime time of Anurag Kashyap films, right? Gangs of Wasepur has just come out, and everybody wants to tell and hear stories that are about crime and the underworld and rural India. And we are these two urban city kids drinking tang on a dining table, and we've never seen a gun in our lives. Now, side note, this is just a lesson to you guys. Not everybody in Delhi has a gun. So just know that. But yeah, so we don't know what to write. So we're like, okay, let's close our book. It's okay. We'll come back tomorrow. We've done a productive 8 hours of work today. We'll come back tomorrow. We've got a friend's birthday party to go to tonight, so we're going to get a little drunk. We're going to get, have some fun, and then we'll come back tomorrow and see how it goes. Okay? So we get ready, we wear our best shirts, and we move to our friend's house. About 100 meters before her house, we get this whiff of expensive cologne. And then we start seeing these fancy cars pull up into her driveway. And we're like, oh, we forgot our friend is this really popular girl in Delhi. And she knows the filthy rich of Delhi, right? So half of the rich people in Delhi are in this party, and we're nowhere close to that society either. So we decide, okay, we tell the auto bhaiya ki, bhaiya, idhar hi rok do, hum chal ke chale jayenge baki rasta. So 50 meters away from the house, we stop the auto, we get off, and we go into the house. Now, we meet the birthday girl. She's very nice to us. We meet some other people, but it's all surface level hi, hello, right? It's not like you're talking deep stuff. You're just like, hey, man, what's up? How's it going, bro? Hey, how's work? Yeah, work's good, man, work's good. So all that is happening. And then we realize, look, we don't really have much to talk about with these people. So Arnav and I decide, let's take a bottle of alcohol. Let's go into one of the rooms that's free, and let's sit over there, drink, and make fun of the people at the party. So we go and do that. We decide we're going to do that. We are sitting in this one room, having a great time, and suddenly the door bangs open, and this girl flies back first onto the bed. And we're stunned. We don't know what the hell has happened. And apparently her, I'm presuming, boyfriend has pushed her into the room. I'm not joking. He's pushed her into this room. He's pushed her onto the bed. And he's screaming, saying, Chandni, don't do this to me, man. Chandni, don't do this. Now, okay, I have changed her name. Her real name is not Chandni, so don't worry, guys. I'm not stupid, okay? Her name is Divya. So he's screaming, Chandni, don't do this. Chandni, don't do this. And while he's screaming, don't do this, he is holding her by the hair, pushing her, pulling her from one side to the other, and finally pins her onto the cupboard. And this is all in 5 seconds. So we don't know what's happened. They don't even know we're in the room right now. And we're just standing over there not knowing what to do. So my friend gets the guts, and Arnav says, hey man, relax. And I don't know if it's a mistake or what, but suddenly both of them look towards us like that. And he lets go of her hair and he starts walking towards us. And we are shitting bricks at this point. Okay? He's not a tall guy, he's not big or anything like that, but like he's just a very tight guy. Do you know what I mean? He's just like, all the hydration has been sapped from his body and he's so chiseled that it's just like, he wants water so desperately that he can do anything to get it. And he's got that look in his eyes that can I abuse? I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay? So he's walking towards us. I've never been in a fight in my life before. So I'm really scared and I'm fearing for my life, but at the same time, I'm kind of excited as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little excited that, tomorrow I'm going to be able to call up my other friends and be like, I was in a fight, bro. Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited and fearful at the same time. He's coming towards us, and he holds us both by the collar and pins us to the wall. One guy pinning both of us. We are 5'8", 5'9". I say I'm 5'10", so, and he's like 4'8", and he's pinned us to the wall like that. And I don't know what to do, so I'm like, okay, I have to stop this. I have to say something, and the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, "Bro, button toot jayega yaar." So, luckily he didn't hear that. And a bunch of people from outside the room saw what's happening, and they swarmed in, pulled him away, took him to the other corner of the room, and pinned us on the wall that we are on. And they pin us over there, and they're threatening us, like, what the fuck have you done to this guy? And I'm like, I've not done anything. And in this entire chaos, from the corner of my eye, I look at Divya. Chandni. I look at Chandni, and I see that she's crying. So I'm like, okay. Instinctively, it just comes out of my mouth. I look at her and I say, hey, are you okay? Do you need something? And before I could even finish my sentence, this guy has gotten so upset that I've even looked at his girl, or whatever they call them now. Like, I don't even know if they were dating. I don't know, actually. So I shouldn't say that. But he's so angry that I've even looked at her, forget about talk to her, that he has leaped up from beyond his friends and has swung at me, straight towards my face. And you know how sometimes, like, in 1 second, you get like 15 coherent thoughts? It happens. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, exactly that happened to me. So this fist is coming to my face. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to break my face today. My face is going to be broken. And I'm an actor. So my face is kind of like my bread and butter, right? So my career's over. But then I think again, and I'm like, okay, technically, my looks are not really what sell me as an actor. Okay, let's be honest here. Yeah? Like, you don't have to stifle your laughter and stuff. It's true, okay? So let's be honest. It might be a good thing that I'm getting beaten up and my face is getting, like, broken, because maybe a crooked nose or like a battle scar or whatever will give me the character that I need. It'll add character to my face. It'll make me more castable. Yeah? So I'm excited. I'm like, okay, let it come. I get ready for this swing that's about to come to me, and I close my eyes, and then I open my eyes, and he's completely missed. He was nowhere close to me, because maybe I forgot the maths of it. He's like 4'8", his arm length is like 1 foot, so that's 5'8". I'm 5'10", so like he missed by a good 2 inches, right? But anyway, so his friends pull him away again, take him into a different room this time. And new people come to me and start coming to both Arnav and I and be like, you guys have really messed up, man. You don't know who you've messed with. Do you know who he is? You know who he is? Tu hai kaun? Tu hai kaun? And at that point, there's so many questions being asked where I'm like, हाँ मैं कौन हूँ? Clearly, everybody is on his side in this. And nobody understands that we were actually just trying to save somebody from an assault. So we realized, okay, we don't understand this society. This is not for us. This party, these people don't have the same lifestyle that we have. It's best if we just get out of here. So we start walking out, and we're about to leave, but then I look at Chandni. I look at Chandni, and I'm like, do you want to be dropped home? Can I drop you home or something like that? And she's crying. She she takes out her face from her hands, looks me dead in the eye, and goes, "Get the fuck out, asshole." What are we supposed to do there? We leave. We leave. Obviously, we're not welcome over there. So we go back to my house. We've taken a bottle of alcohol because we're so angry. We've taken a bottle of alcohol from there, go back to my house. We're drinking over there, and we're really angry now. We're really frustrated. We're like, what is this? Like, I don't understand why we became the villains in this story. How did we become the villains? We have to take revenge on this guy. This Ankit, that was the guy who was beating her up, Ankit. And for the sake of anonymity, I've kept his name the same. It is actually Ankit. But we have to take revenge on Ankit. Okay? So we decide, okay, let's kidnap him. Let's chloroform him. Let's tie him up to a chair in one of our rooms in our house so he has no idea where he is. We'll close the curtains. We'll take compromising photos of his, send it to his family and friends, and then when he wakes up, he has no idea where he is, so he's mind-fucked because he's like, where am I? Am I dead? I don't even know where I am. And we decide, okay, let's write it on a piece of paper. Let's write what all we need. We need rope, we need chloroform, we need tape. And a little extra tang because tang was over at home. And then we look at this list and we're like, it's too much work. And like kind of illegal also, like I don't want to go to jail. Like I'm not going to survive in jail. You know what I'm saying? So we decide, okay, fine. We can't really take revenge on this guy. But we can write a play about taking revenge on this guy. And that's exactly what we did. And that's how I wrote my first play. Thank you.